So, big news coming out of Broncos country. It is over with. It is over with, man. It's over with, man. Russell Wilson era is done in Denver. Announced today they will be cutting him. What up with it, Jimmy? What's good with it, Raider Drox? What's good with it, man? I kind of felt like this was coming. I kind of felt like Sean Payton at the get-go of this whole situation since he's been here. I felt like he actually didn't want Russ here. It was just put on his head, bro. I actually feel like now that I look over the whole situation, I feel like he just inquired Russell Wilson, but he never really actually liked Russ as a person, as a quarterback. And me, like I always say, man, I ride with my quarterback regardless of the situation. And I feel like Russell Wilson from the get-go, from having Hackett that first year, he didn't really get a full opportunity. And then when he did, and they were like starting to win games, one little bad aspect of the game, it comes to a crumble, and then they bench him. And I was hella irritated behind it because since Peyton Manning era, Broncos country was never even in the conversation of playoffs, right? And Russell Wilson and Sean Payton come in the first year together, and you start hearing them actually talk about playoff contention and being in the playoffs. And that had to do with a lot of Russell Wilson actually coming clutch when it was time. Now, there was times in games, bro, these last couple years. I mean, not 2 years ago, but last year, there was times in games, bro, where Russell Wilson, he looked like the old Russell Wilson. He carried the team to that 5-game winning streak. And unfortunate, man, you know what I'm saying? It's done with. So Russell Wilson, I don't know where he's going to be going to. You know what I'm saying? I hope he's prosperous, man. I never got the point of why a gang of people just didn't like him because of his personality. Yeah, people say he's cringe, but half of the stuff people do out here, to me, it's cringe. There's nothing. Patrick Mahomes is cringe. That fool's fucking a weirdo. That fool cries, bro. He a bitch boy. And fool sucked that fool up so much. But because Russell Wilson, he keeps his faith out there and he puts his faith out there. And there was nothing he could do in the eyes of Broncos country, nothing he can do to the media. They were going to attack that dude wholeheartedly, and that's what they did. They buried that dude, man. It didn't even matter what Russell Wilson did. It didn't matter how hard he played his ass off, bro, and how he got the Broncos in a position to actually almost get the playoffs. There was nothing he could do. So he was in a lose-lose situation out here in Broncos country. And fans are so quick to switch on somebody that they actually see. This is my thing is people were sucking up Russ when he first came out here. And then he has a situation with Hackett, and you had a big majority of Broncos country disrespecting this dude, and you guys are supposed to be fans, man. There was never no real support for Russell Wilson. At first, it sounded good. When he came out here, and Broncos country was all hype. Training camp was filled up with fans, and everybody was on the Russell Wilson train. But you leave it to Hackett, and you expect Russell Wilson to actually outdo with the coach, the non-existent coach, not a first-year coach that messed up a lot of things, and you expect Russell Wilson to actually overcome all that, and then you blame the aspect on Russell Wilson, and he already had a leash on him coming into the season. He already had that leash on him coming into last year, the season, bro. And everybody was already calling for his head. It didn't even matter if we had Sean Payton or not. And now, Russell Wilson's gone. He's going to another team. Sean Payton's going to have to figure this out, man. Hopefully he does. He got a resume to show that he can actually develop a quarterback. And there's some good quarterbacks in the draft. But I said it even last year, even when I said you don't turn your back on Russell Wilson in the middle of a season, you don't turn your back on Russell Wilson at the end of the season when you still have opportunity to get in the playoffs. And that's what they did, right? But I said it all along. I said this all along also. In order for Sean Payton to get the full effect of Sean Payton and you to get the full effect of Sean Payton, he has to build his own foundation. He has to go get his own quarterback. He has to develop his own offense. And now he has a chance. We have the 12th pick in the first round, and there's a lot of quarterbacks in the draft. I'm looking at a couple quarterbacks I actually like. I would like to see the Broncos go after a couple of them. And I'm not going to say too much, but I have my eye on the Oregon boy. I got my eye on the Wolverine. And there's been a lot of talk in the media with Broncos country, which, like I said, man, I'm not really going to discuss a lot of Bronco-related topics because I just want to kind of, as a fan, I've been doing it for a long time, just kind of analyzing and getting shit amped up. And then when it doesn't work out, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to be like, hey, man, I got to eat them words. So I want to see what they're going to do. I want to see a Sean Payton go into this draft and build off this draft, get some new blood in Broncos country with the quarterback situation. And there's some quarterbacks in the draft that they actually can go after. And I think the best thing that the Broncos can do is actually, I believe, this is a time, bro. You want to get off that list of just bringing in and trying to fit in these quarterbacks that never work. You better go do your homework. And if you see something that you see, Sean Payton, who cares what the world's saying, man? You know what it is to be a winner. You know what it is to build that culture of winning. So go get your quarterback, Sean Payton. No matter if it means trade up. Go get your quarterback, Sean Payton. Let's turn this shit around and get back to Broncos country, the culture. Because right now, it's on call for, homie. And Broncos country has become the joke of the AFC West, which we were such a flourished fucking franchise forever, bro. You need to go get your quarterback. Stop playing with it, man. You don't have Russell Wilson. You don't have that aspect of an excuse now that you had to put that on your head. And because of the money, you had to play this dude. You don't want him? You didn't want him from the get-go? I honestly think that you should have traded him when we got blown out by Miami. But you decided to keep Russell Wilson alive and going, and then he gets you on a win streak. And because there's another bad game, you still had playoff contention. You still could have got in the playoffs. You bench him. So now you don't have that vet aspect. You have to go get some new blood. And I believe this is the thing, man. I believe Sean Payton can. I believe Sean Payton will. I believe he will go get a quarterback. There's a good margin that got the talent-wise, bro, that are real. I'm keeping my eye on it, bro. I don't want to speak on it before it happens, but I would like to see a couple of these quarterbacks I was watching and kind of just analyzing in that pocket behind center when it comes to the next season, man. Let's get this going, bro. I hope Russell Wilson gets to a team, bro, and he flourishes. I hope he does. I don't wish anything bad on him, bro. As a person, I didn't see what all you guys seen, bro. I didn't see in the aspect of all the cringe. I seen a person. He lives by his aspect of faith, right? And we're supposed to be humble. We're not supposed to be over here trying to stunt and this and that and be this badass, bro. He's a humble individual. He could have showed a little more a little more fire, though. You know what I'm saying? That was one thing I couldn't stand about him. And that was probably his one flaw that I hated is when he wasn't doing too good or the team wasn't doing too good. You didn't see that leadership and you didn't see him get fired up. And I needed that. I needed that as a fan, as a Bronco fan. I needed the leadership of him to let me know we had a leader running the show. And he never showed me that. So that was a flaw. But at the same time, you just don't turn your back on the dude at the end of the season when you still got playoff hopes, man. You don't just be like, hey, we're throwing you to the grave. So they mismanaged it and they handled that in a way it's messed up. And now we're back to square one for the quarterback. We're going to try to get in this draft and get a quarterback that we need, man, and get to competing, because there is pieces still on this roster that we can actually build off of, man. And the way Sean Payton works, I believe honestly, bro, that he can get this shit going in a proper manner, you know. No Russ, you know what it is, man. Let's get Russ for the cheap. Yeah, I mean that's my thing, Drox. You know, you I don't know, Raider Nation been hating on Russell Wilson, and now I see Raider fans wanting Russell Wilson. They said that he won't fit the culture over there. So I don't know. I think he's going to the Steelers. To be honest. I was cracking. I was waiting on this live. Yeah, fans be weird like that. Jimmy, salute. Let's get Russ Raiders. Watch. No. I would literally go. I would go berserko if we went to go get Jimmy, bro. No, we can't get Jimmy, man. We can't get Jimmy. Broncos should have gotten Mahomes. We could have. We should have. We could have. Subset, what up, George? What's up? Did Broncos release? Yeah, sports ATL. David, man, we released him. How do you think Russell Wilson getting released by the Broncos? I think honestly, to be truthful, bro, to be real, 100% to the chat, Sean Payton, the way that he's gonna be successful is build his own foundation. I think this is a good thing for both of the parties. Russell Wilson can go play and try to get some money with a team that has like a core to try to compete. And Sean Payton, you know, he gets his aspect of finding his own quarterback. I said it last year. The way Broncos get back into this culture of winning, Sean Payton has to build his own foundation. There's no way around it. Sean Payton didn't want Russell Wilson, people. It was just handed over. And because of the contract, he had to have him under the center. He would have, if he could have got another quarterback that he was willing to actually get, he would have actually did it. But just the contract aspect, you know. Broncos can have Ritter. He is done here in Atlanta. Nah. Sean Payton's gonna. I guarantee, man. We got the 12th pick in the first round. Sean Payton is going after. There's a good handful. He's going after some new blood, bro. And I like what he said, though. I do like what he said. I like the ownership. I don't care what people say, this and that. I like the ownership because all they do, and they have resume of winning. They have a resume of winning. Walmart's a winning brand, bro. Walmart's a winning brand. So, you know, Sean Payton knows how to build. He knows how to build their foundations, and that's what we need from him, man. As a coach, take that back right now. Whoever picks his will have to pay his salary. Nah, for real though. What's up, Millie? Nah, we don't need Wilson. That's the big team that everybody's talking, Steelers, fam. But we'll see, man. And then you got a coach too that knows how to utilize people's talents wise too. We need a long-term quarterback like y'all. I mean, yeah, bro, we need a long-term coach like you guys. My son wants, so that's another one right there. Gats, McCartney, beast mode, bro. And to be honest, what's a good sound to the ear is that the Broncos and McCartney have had good conversations. It's one of them things where, you know, McCartney just feels at home in Broncos country. So if we could get McCartney, or we could get that boy from Oregon, them two quarterbacks right there, that's Sean Payton type of quarterbacks. Them quarterbacks in Sean Payton's system, you get a quarterback or any of them two in Sean Payton's system, bro. That boy Sean Payton's gonna have them dudes on fire, and you're gonna see some fire coming from Broncos country. So, like I said, I like Russell Wilson. I'm a little hurt, you know, but also I always knew this. Nah, it's too late for him. I also knew this, that Sean Payton needs his own foundation, bro. So we'll free up some money too. You know, so it's a win-win. I think it's a win-win, bro. I think it's a win-win. But McCartney's good, bro. That dude from Oregon, the dude from North Carolina, he's good. There's a handful of quarterbacks in this draft, bro. Jimmy, I'll send my brother. Steelers getting Purdy. Get his ass out of her. And I feel that, man. I feel the heat from individuals. I just want to put it in this perspective, man. A lot of people already had a bad taste for Russell Wilson. And no matter what he did, no matter if he would have got the Broncos to the playoffs, there was always going to be that bad taste because everybody, it seems like a lot, bro. The media will actually crucify a player where people will start jumping on this, let's crucify. And then if you don't believe in how this dude acts, you're just going to always hate. It doesn't matter if this dude produces or not. With me, I could care less. I want to see them producing some wins, and that's what Russell Wilson was doing. He was getting us wins. 5 winning streaks against playoff teams. The first time since Peyton Manning, you had the talk of the Broncos being in the playoffs. That's what irritates me is that they didn't play him out all the way to the end of the season, and we knew how that was going to turn. We knew how that was going to turn. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see, bro. Bye-bye, Wilson, yo. Yeah, I mean, I say it like this too, man. Now we can get back to Broncos football where we're just focusing in on Broncos football, not this extra shit with the baggage that comes with Russell Wilson. Every media outlet crucifying this dude, everything he does. He can't even take a shit without them fools saying, he fucked up. How cringe. Now we can get back to regular aspect of building a foundation with almighty Broncos country and get back to them winning ways that Broncos country has always been. It's got out of control, and it's ridiculous that since Peyton Manning, we fell down all the way to the bottom. It's no more of that shit, man. It's no more of that shit. We have to get back to that winning culture, bro. As a fan since 1989, I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of it, bro, that I just, I'm so numb to the action of Broncos country and trying to fill in these Band-Aids and trying to get somebody to fill in the parts, which I never, ever in my life of being a fan has ever experienced that with this beautiful franchise. This has been the aspect because we're seeing the effect of Pat Bowlen not being the owner. Pat Bowlen would have never went for this shit, man. Pat Bowlen, one of the greatest owners in motherfucking the NFL, would have never went for this shit. And we're seeing him passing away. They couldn't get no ownership to the kids. And we're seeing that the effect of him not being here no more, people. You lose greats like that. You lose greats like Peyton Manning. You lose greats like Pat Bowlen. This is the effect that you get. You don't replace people like that, bro. You don't replace the caliber of people like that because then people are hard to come by. We're going to see it. We will see it with this franchise that's on top right now, right? Kansas City Chiefs. We will see it. Mark my words. I'm literally speaking this to existence. When Patrick Mahomes is gone and Andy Reid is out the building, they're not going to find a caliber of player like that, probably never ever in their existence of being a franchise. It was never in their existence before and after they got lucky with this Patrick Mahomes thing. It will never repeat itself because it's not something that they do, right? It's hard to replace that shit. Look at the dynasties of the 90s, right? We're talking about the homie Jay Millie, right? The Cowboys dynasty, right? After they got their dynasties, they never ever could figure shit out to get another championship. That shit is hard, bro, to actually build another foundation to get a championship, even if you were that great in that era. And to this day, the Cowboys, Niners, they haven't really figured it out how to really get that championship and get over that edge, because you lose players like you had in that era and what they were doing, and you lose that, you'll never ever get that back the way that you think in a a ratio and how fast you think you should. Look at the Seahawks. They had a chance to be the new back-to-back. They had a chance to go maybe make fucking a dynasty run. They had players, but they lost that after they won that one Super Bowl and went back to another and never got back to the motherfucking the Thunderdome and the throne because it's not that easy. It's not that easy, homie. It really is. It really is. That's why I tell every single Kansas City Chief fan I come across, you better soak it in now. You better soak it in now because once you lose Patty Mahomes, you'll never, ever experience this run. This will be your run because it's not in your culture of history to be a franchise to actually do it. You guys lucked out by getting a quarterback by Patrick Mahomes. There will never be a quarterback in your franchise to ever do that again. So you better soak it up now because when history repeats itself, the teams that have been doing it forever, they'll go back to the top. Almighty Broncos country will head back to the top because it's in our culture. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. We'll figure this shit out. And it's in our history. It's in our history. Every era, you can go back in Broncos history. You can see that they had winning seasons that almost put them in the Super Bowl, playoff runs, Super Bowl appearances, overtime of our franchise. So I don't get really worried. I'm just ready. I'm on patient with it. I don't get worried that we'll never be back on top. I just am on patient because I know what the standard of Broncos country is, and I know we ain't living up to almighty Broncos country. We ain't living up to the logo. We ain't living up to this superior franchise, bruh. And people could say, "Oh, you're crazy," but the resume says it, history says it, eras say it, because almost every era of this franchise been around. We've done practically got to Super Bowl in every era that we've been as a franchise. Playoff runs, Super Bowl appearances, Super Bowl championships, you know what I'm saying? Division titles, multiple, every era, bruh. So I'm not worried about that shit. I'm patient. I'm on patient. And I know the standards of almighty Broncos country and where we should be. And we're not nowhere near that. But I'm going to tell you like this. All the haters, you can say whatever you want. Sean Payton, he's going to go after his boy. They're evaluating quarterbacks at this draft, right? And he's going to go after the dude that fits what he wants to put out there. And when you put that together and you have Sean Payton running the show and he's drawn up the blueprint for fucking the new quarterback that he sees that has the talent aspect, it's going to be that. It's going to merge into something beautiful, homie. So all my Bronco fans out there, bro, get ready to actually get on this journey, bro. Fuck all this shit, man. Let's get past all this shit, man. That Kansas City Chief championship took a lot out of me, homie. You know, and a lot of it came from the Russell Wilson shit, right? A lot of it did. Benching Russell Wilson when we were on a 5-game winning streak and then benching him, bro, and seeing Kansas City, you know, I feel like they got pushed through. And just seeing that shit, it took a lot out of me. I'm not going to lie, homie. You know, and I wanted to see what happened with Russell Wilson, and they shipped him out of the building. Now, that just goes to tell me that Sean Payton wants to build his own foundation. He's ready for new blood. And it kind of puts a spark in me. I've been watching I haven't even really been trying to tune into football too much because that shit took a lot out of me. Kansas City winning the championship, their second back-to-back, their back-to-back series. It took a lot out of me. I'm not going to lie. I didn't want to watch nothing. I just wanted to hear. I wanted to hear what fools were talking about. Now we have Russell Wilson out the building. The media will be off of us. We won't have the extra fucking attention that Russell Wilson was bringing. Everything negative. Now Sean Payton can he could sit back and he can evaluate and build what the fuck he wants to and start building his regime, start building what he needs, and get back to that culture, man. What up, Sniper? What's good with you, man? If he goes to the Raiders and plays y'all 2 times, whoa. I don't know, man. I don't think the Raiders is. I don't think the way that the Raiders right now are, they're talking. They want that old mystique of the Raiders, right? They want that old. They want that old image, bro. That's why their players right now. I seen Matt Crosby talking about. We want Kansas City to win because we want to knock them off their high horse, bro. That's not a given, homie. And I'm sorry to say, bro, with the Raiders, and I don't want to make this about the Raiders, but my thing is this, bro. We've seen a small sample of their coach. He's not even proven, bro. They're all hyped over an unproven coach, which got some games. Yes, good job. But who says he's going to pan out next year? These motherfuckers got a new head coach that won him some games, but there was no real footage on their play, right? There was no real footage on that team when he came in. He got some W's. Good job. Good job. I'm proud of you guys, man. But they're amping it up like like they're going to knock off the Kansas City Chiefs. Bro, I just don't see it. I don't see it. I don't know what the hype is with that aspect because they got some wins. You know what I'm saying? Like, we see that shit all the time, bro. When Drew Lock came in, bro, he was beasting out the last part of the year, and everybody was on the Drew Lock train. What happened next fucking year? He fell off. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, bro, is they want that energy and that dark side image. They want to go back to the old Raiders, the rough, tough, and you know what I'm saying, Galore? I don't think Russell Wilson fits in that locker room. I don't. If he goes to the Raiders, what up, Bob Money? What's up with it, Rada? Mahai salute. I don't believe that. I know US Sniper. I know, you're on you feel the aspect of just these last years, bro, but I don't believe. And see, this is why I just sit back because I just don't want to continue to argue with my fellow Bronco fans and this, but I don't believe that I don't believe the owners of this motherfucking team and Sean Payton came over here to motherfucking lose. I don't believe that shit, bro. I believe they came over here to build a motherfucking foundation, and they're not gonna stop till they conquer that shit. They got the money and they can do that shit, man. Now we gotta see. We gotta put that shit together. I don't wanna believe this aspect of, you know what I'm saying? I don't want that pessimistic shit, man. Russell Wilson has his flaws like holding onto the ball too long and can't read the field, but we clearly don't have a quarterback. We clearly don't have a QB problem. I feel you, bro. I'm just ready to see the foundation. I'm ready to see everything that's wiped out, bro, right? I'm ready to get all this motherfucking extra shit that Broncos country's been dealing with. I don't want the extra shit because I think fucking all this extra shit from the media and everybody talking about this team, every fucking chance they get, it fucks up with the mental because these players, they listen to that fucking shit, bro, and then it starts wearing and tearing on these dudes, man. Who do you think will be? I think honestly, to be honest, Bob, I think Sean Payton right now, I think he's going to go get his quarterback in the draft. I believe that's what he wants to do because that's all I've heard out of his mouth. I've heard this out of his mouth. We're going to get the quarterback. We're going to get the quarterback that doesn't fail. And that's what I believe they're actually going to do. And there's some decent quarterbacks that I've seen. There's some decent quarterbacks I've been watching, bro. And I actually think that Sean Payton's ready to go do that, bro. I believe he's ready to get that foundation going, homie. But mile high salute to everybody, bro. I just wanted to tell how I felt about the NFL as a whole, definitely, bro. And like I said, man, it's always a blessing to have you, my homie. Mahai, salute to you, bro, because you've been, we kick it, man. We chop it up about, we have a passion for this team, bro, and I always appreciate your opinion. I'm just to a point that everybody knows me, bro, when it comes to this team, the passion that I carry on my sleeve, bro. And I'm ready to see a dramatic change, homie. I'm ready to see that dramatic change. I believe it's coming. Because the simple fact is, I don't believe the people that are higher ups. I don't want to listen to this platform and this platform. I don't want to listen to all these pessimistic platforms and everybody talking about, we don't know, and I hope, and this. I just want our higher ups to understand this higher ups, this culture, this franchise, this proud franchise before all this bullshit happened. We have a standard, bro. And we're tired of that shit, bro. We're tired of the aspect getting up here. We're tired about it getting knocked down, homie. Just do it. Show through fucking action, bro, that you guys got it in you. And I believe it. I got faith, homie. Hold on real quick, guys. Don't go nowhere. Hello? I'm on a live. No. You're already ready to get picked up? If you can, yeah. I'm just chilling. I'm on a live. Russell Wilson was traded. Yeah, so, but that's what I'm talking about. All right. Well, let me know. All right, sounds good. Bye. Roger Dow has been ruining the game. Yeah, man. He that's why honestly, I'm gonna be real with you guys, bro. I'm gonna be 100% real with you guys, my people. I'm gonna be 100% real with everybody, man. That's why I've lost a lot of trust in the integrity of the NFL. I've actually lost a lot of respect, bro. I've actually lost a lot of respect for the NFL as a brand, a whole, because this is the true reality. And I'm not even playing, my bros. I'm not even playing. And like, I see my homie Ale Original come into the fucking live, bro. The way that they paint this aspect, for the faces of the NFL to be in the big games and not let it be a real, truthful game. I don't give a fuck, homie. When you're on the biggest stage of the NFL day, the Super Bowl, right? You're a referee, homie. You're a referee. You do not miss holds on every single play against Bosa, right? You do not miss the hold when it's holding on their best player, and every hold from the Kansas City Chiefs offensive line is missed. This is the biggest fucking game of the fucking year, and you miss every single hold, bro. It's such. That's the shit that pisses me off, bro. I don't have faith in that aspect, and I've lost a lot of respect where I'm not, for me, I said it. I had said this shit. I'm not going to emotionally be fucked up because I know that I'm not going to emotionally be fucked up anymore on the simple fact of the NFL, right? Because I know this, bro. I know that the referees can change the outcome. We all know how football is. You could have momentum, bro, and one play will change the whole momentum, a momentum switch. It can be the aspect, bro, that you have the whole momentum pretty much the whole game, and one play can turn around the whole momentum. And when the refs are doing that bullshit, it's fucked up, homie. That takes the fun out of the game. That takes the fun out of every ounce of the game, bro, that we watch. And that's what I was saying the other day, like for my homies, and this is not even really a hateful thing, and I'm not trying to hate, but like my homies with the Chargers, right? The homies with the Chargers or the homies with the Browns or even the Raiders, bro. Them teams, I just don't see the NFL ever pushing, and I don't care if you got Harbaugh and all this, bro. I don't. They're just not franchises that you see the NFL actually going to give a fair shot. It's just the truth. It's that truthful, bro. It's that reality. Um, the fact that I saw George Kittle on the podcast with Kelsey Brothers made me want to punch screen. I could never imagine Jerry Rice. Yeah, and then another thing is too, bro. Another thing is too, bro, is that there's a lot of skeptical. There's a lot of skeptical talk by old players too, man. Sev, I agree with you. The NFL is getting worse with the rules. The politic agenda prices quarterback that wears skirts and yoga pants. Ooh, nasty. The time period of the NFL is not authentic at all. It ain't. It doesn't feel like that shit. How we grew up, bro. 1989 is when I became a Bronco fan. My first memory of being a Bronco fan was 1989. It was. I remember that shit. I remember my family crying after the Super Bowl against the Niners, bro, in 89. I remember that shit. And I remember how passionate the football fans out here in Denver, how they were, bro, how passionate they were. It just embedded in me, homie. It embedded in me. And I've been watching this game, and this is the first time in my life I felt like this is the first time in my life. Yes, I had like skeptical like visions of like, damn, bro, there was some weird shit going on with that game. But this is the first time this last Super Bowl where I just felt like before the game, it was all for an agenda. It was too much that was showing you that Kansas City Chiefs were going to win a Super Bowl. Like, it wasn't even fair. It felt like it wasn't even fair for the Niners, bro. The way it was, bro, it felt like they were going to push the Kansas City Chiefs through regardless of how hard the Niners played. They were just going to push them through. One big reason I look back on the season, man, the Kansas City Chiefs were not good, homie. They had so many problems with their wide receivers missing balls, and you mean to tell me that they almost honestly put themselves in a position to miss the playoffs? And you mean to tell me all year long they were struggling, and then somehow, just out of nowhere in the playoffs, these fools just juggernaut the best of the teams in the AFC and then go on to win the NFC and the Super Bowl? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Every time I see Taylor Swift being involved with the NFL, yeah, it just feels like it was just like a soap opera we were watching, bro. It didn't even feel, when the Super Bowl day, bro, it was not even exciting, homie. It was not like exciting at all for me, bro. And that's a religion in my family. Because if it wasn't the teams, Cowboys, Niners would win every year. It ain't the team they push, it's the players. I mean, the thing about it is, bro, is that I think honestly the rating of the aspect, like, not to disrespect, but I believe I believe if the Chargers are in a Super Bowl, bro, ain't nobody gonna watch that shit, to be honest. First and foremost, that's not even gonna pull in the ratings. Nobody, because, like, really honestly, bro, nobody really looks at the Chargers, and it's not no disrespect, bro, but it's like they're like the lowest of the bunch that people really like focus in on, homie. And that's not disrespect, that's just the truth. I like I always say, bro, like the Chargers, I don't have a hate for them at all. I don't think none of the AFC West has really a hate for the Chargers, because really, honestly, it's one of them things you don't really see a fan base. It's never been a team that's ever like did anything to piss people off. So it's like nobody really is focusing on the Chargers, bro. And it's not no hate. It's like that with other teams, bro. Like nobody focuses in on Jacksonville Jaguars. Like, it's just one of them aspects, bro. And I'm not trying to hate LA Original. I'm just stating facts, bro. Nobody would watch that shit. That's like the Nuggets, bro, going into the championship. Nobody even watched that shit, really. Everybody didn't want to watch that. They didn't bring in the ratings like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that wouldn't bring in a rating. Nobody would want to watch that. The thing with Taylor Swift, PR, Eric Decker was playing. They never showed his wife. Yeah. They never showed his wife, man. He said, he said, yes, love. Nice. Let's go, man. High salute to Bronco Queen. Let's get it, man. Denver has always had a great football fan base. Broncos country ride fucking hard. Yeah, man. And this is the thing, too, is Sano. Yes, bro. That old Mile High South Stand blood, bro. That old Mile High South Standard blood. Like, we are just built in that aspect of riding tough, bro, for the squad. But it comes with that era. Now I'm catching, and this is the shit too, is, bro, it feels like the fan base has switched over behind Peyton Manning, and they become prissy. They've become like a fan base that just, they literally, there was multiple people that just rode with Kansas City Chiefs. You would never, ever in your life see a Bronco fan riding with the AFC West foe back in the 90s, bro. We were not built like that. And now you have Bronco fans. Oh, I'm going for the Chiefs because I admire Patrick Mahomes. You can respect that dude, but don't admire that dude, bro. That just makes you look like a fucking soft ass fool, bro. That's weenie shit to me. So yes, I feel like the strength of Broncos country as a fan base, I feel like they've softened up, bro. They don't have the old South Stanner mentality like I do, like people I know do. And I think it has something to do with too, you know what I'm saying? The Bronco fans this is something they never experienced, but I feel like this, homie, like if you're a fan, you better get up, lose, win, or tie, and hold this shit. This is really what you do, fuck all that soft shit, man. Forget all that kumbaya shit, man. Just hold it up with the utmost respect. Hold it up with the utmost being proud of it, homie. That's why I can't mingle with a lot of Bronco fans, because I'm just too cutthroat for people. Sometimes my conversation makes people feel like they're beneath. And then they be like, oh, you're too rough. You're too rough and tough, savage. You know what I'm saying? This is one of the terms that I hate the most. Damn, you're one of them fools that really breathe. You're one of them real Bronco maniacs. They always tell me this shit. I'm like, bro, why don't you consider yourself that shit? Why you don't have that? Why you don't have that passion, bro? You're a casual fan? Cool. That's cool. Me and you are not in the same caliber. We're not in the same bracket. The NFL truly does turn into flag football before I die. I will never watch. I wouldn't watch that either, bro. I wouldn't watch that either, to be honest. Ain't no one cared about the Pats or the Chiefs till Brady and Mahomes. But both of them teams, even before that, had their followings were bigger than the Chargers, bro. Hell yeah. I would argue both of them teams had followings before Brady and Mahomes. Because if you look at the season, you look at the sellouts for the Boston for Patriots, it goes back to like the early 90s, bro. The Patriots sellouts they've been selling out their stadium since like the early 90s. That's just the truth. Now, globally, yeah, they had a big bandwagon, but Boston's always like been behind the Patriots. Kansas City's always had like a fan base, really, to be honest. In Kansas City, now you see their fans everywhere. But my point is, they have a bigger following than Chargers. They can't even get really the cities to back up the Chargers, bro. They can't even get the cities to really back up the Chargers in two cities. You guys have your foundation in two cities, and you really don't really have the support from any of them cities. Like they can't get the support. So who would want to watch that, man? There ain't really enough fans to watch that. That's my only argument. I don't think the Chargers ever in my life will win an aspect of ring because they don't have really nobody really watching them like that. No one holding all the calls and cheese. Yeah, it was a bad aspect with refs that day, bro. Bro, we play in LA. Trust me, they would push an LA team. You're hoping that, man, but I'm telling you, bro, me and you know we've been alive too long, fam. That was the case in the SD, but in LA, bringing hardball definitely rose their stocks. I mean, but then we're gonna say, it rose on paper. It definitely rose. I mean, on paper, it definitely rose, definitely. But that's on paper. I want to see a franchise that's been cursed break out of that curse. Let's get to an AFC championship for the Chargers before I even get to a playoff and win a playoff game and then get to the AFC championship and compete and get to a Super Bowl, and then I'll say the tides has turned. But even if you get to the playoffs, I'm still going to be like, hey, bro, it's the Chargers. They won't ever get past really a meaningful game. Players make teams, not the other way around. Well, you have one of the best quarterbacks in the league, and still you don't have a following. And he's statistically good. He's statistically a generational player if you really want to get down to it. And still the following's not there. You guys get the division every fucking year. And then you go on, you do have times where it looks like it's going to be bright, but still the following's not there. Fans these days have no standards at all while rooting for the division rivals. Yeah, bro. They don't. Irritating, bro. Really irritating. Where will Russell be? I think honestly he's going to the Steelers, bro. If I pick, I think he'll go to the Steelers. I'm hearing Raiders, but I don't think he fits in that locker room, bro. And what they want to bring back that old dark side, to be honest. Like if it really is fixed, how would care about Tampa Bay? They push them because of Brady. No, I feel you, bro. You got to keep that hope as a fan, bro. You got to keep that hope as a fan. I'm just saying this, bro. There's teams that are built to actually be winners. And then there's teams that technically their whole franchise is just here to be failment. And there's a handful of teams that are just put in the NFL to show you what bad teams are. And I'm not saying you don't have players over there, but technically in the franchise of the Chargers, bro, they technically just are one of them teams that show you how to fail. And that's not even talking shit because I've done went for you guys and they failed me. I done went for you guys when you guys were playing the Patriots in the playoffs, bro. I went for you guys and they failed me. They broke my heart, NFL don't care about fans, bro. Stop. And the Rams do. They got a ring. Yeah, but they were actually winning in St. Louis. That's where their fans. I mean, that was like the fans, bro. That's the real Rams fans, man. This new offspring has no clue about offense and defensive line play, and they only care about princess quarterbacks. I agree with that. This NFL shit, it's turned soft, bro. It's turned soft. That's the bottom line. It's just soft, homie. It's just a soft fucking product. Let me see. We need a Chargers Lions. Hey, okay, maybe somebody would motherfucking watch that. Lions, Chargers. They need to clean out the front office to get better scouts. Hey, you keep doing your guys' shit, man. Maybe you guys will be the scouts, man. I'm not beefing with you guys anymore, Bucket, man. Shout out to you guys. Hope you guys prosperous. You know what I'm saying? I'm not beefing with any of you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? So you're more than welcome on here, bro. I'm not gonna feed into no drama. I just think Bucket mascot scouting. I just think as an NFL, as the NFL brand, it's all become weak, bro. It's unbearable to watch at times, bro. I like, this is the first time in my life, like I said, man, this last Super Bowl, I just seen so much fucking weird shit, homie. And I seen more of an aspect of script, and you could call me mad or what, bro, but I just seen the whole agenda just being a big ass soap opera, bro. I just seen that, homie, and it just kind of like, this shit took a lot out of me as a fan, homie. It took a lot out of me. What up, Big Tommy? What's good with y'all, man? All high salute to everybody. I know Pat Bowlen is, bro. That Pat Bowlen. Nobody would ever compare, man. That's my rider right there, bro. And he would be so devastated, homie. He would be devastated, even his family, bro, that just wanted to do other shit, man. He would be rolling in his grave, bro. It's such a disrespect to Pat Bowlen, bro. Even 41-3, the fan said that the thing that rubbed her the wrong. Ugh. Everybody knows, bro. I as a player, John Elway is my dude. I love John Elway more than anybody as a player. But for you to stand on stage, it was just such a slap in the face to me as a Bronco fan. To every real Bronco fan out there, Bronco bred fan, he slapped me in my face, bro. I really just, that shit made me sick. And another thing is too, what fucking pissed me off, homie, was when I went on and I displayed the fucking frustration of that shit with other platforms. These motherfuckers are gonna argue for this dude, John Elway, bro. I don't give a fuck if it was because the back-to-back and you want to hand it off to back-to-back. You don't do that fucking shit, homie. You don't do that shit. That's a slap in my face, bro. That's a slap in my fucking face. A fool that I'm branded with this shit. This shit is more than just a game to me, homie. That's a slap in my fucking face, homie. I agree with you. The NFL is a joke. It has become, man. And I'm kind of sad about it, bro, because I grew up off this shit, man. I grew up off this shit, bro. Like, I'm a bred Bronco fan, homie, and that was a slap in my face, homie. The NFL just became like, you can't even hit the quarterback. Like, it's so just soft, homie. It's so soft. Chargers, like the Clippers, just living in the shadow of the Lakers. Ooh. I agree with you, Sam. Big Tommy, what's up, bro? I hope you're having a good day. I hope everybody's having a good day. We wouldn't have gotten this bad if Bowlen was still in charge. One thing, and even me and you having disputes, bro, and me and you arguing, I would always agree with you, even though I didn't always say it. I agree with you, bro, about about all the Pat Bowlen statements and everything you said. That was one thing I did agree with you. Like, Pat Bowlen would have never, ever fucking allowed this shit, man, with Broncos country. And these fools to me, it feels like they spitting on homie's grave. To me, I feel like they disrespected one of the best owners in fucking football, bro. You know? I agree with you. Love Elway as a player, but bro, he showed it. He showed his true colors, man. I'll stay on here for a little bit more, man. I gotta go. Oh no, I don't gotta go pick a wife, but I gotta get to some gym time. So yeah, that's that, man. Russell Wilson's gone. We don't have Russell Wilson no more. He's gone. He didn't work out. So we'll see, bro. We're going into the draft here soon. Like I said, I'm gonna sit back, homie. I'm gonna sit back and I'm just gonna see what they do. I'm not gonna be on here talking all the stuff and giving my predictions and this and that. I'm not gonna be doing that. I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna see how it plays out. Now, I feel like this, man. I feel like Sean Payton, if he's smart, don't listen to nobody, bro. Go build your own foundation, please, man. Build your own foundation, bro. Get a quarterback in this draft and develop this dude, bro, into what you want. And let's see where it goes from there, man. So that's my time for today, man. Mall high salute for everybody that pulled up. I thank you guys for all the input. You know, thank you for the love, support, man. And you know, we'll see what goes on, man. So that's what it is. I'm so old that I remember when the Broncos would make Skip Bayless look like an idiot. Mall high salute, y'all. Y'all have a beautiful, blessed day. To the next one. It's still Broncos country, but we got to see what's going on, man. Y'all be good. 100.